Alright, welcome back. We have made it from Helgen to Riverwood. We have informed the locals about the dragon destroying Helgen. And we have been asked by Alvor, the blacksmith behind us, to bring word of the dragon to the Jarl, who lives in his palace called Dragon's Reach in a town called Whiterun. I told Alvor that we would go and explain everything to the Jarl, but I needed to get some things done first. We've got some stuff that we need to get rid of. We need to get some supplies for our trip, and we really need to get some money. So we're going to spend some time getting to know Riverwood, getting to know the people in Riverwood, trying to get us some money, and selling all of the stuff that we have. So let's get on with that. Alright, who's this? Hello. Hello.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yeah, they're called scimitars. Anyway, what can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Okay. Yeah, somewhere I can buy some supplies and sell some stuff?
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
Maybe.
Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Okay, I've already been to there, but if that's all you're going to tell me about, then I guess I'll find somebody else. Thank you.
Good day.
What else is back here? Never noticed this little place. Findal's house. You following me?
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking into a store. It wasn't me, honest.
Lucan. Hello, dog. Lucan. The mill. Oop. Who's this?
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Why? What's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes.
Oh, boy.
An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope? You don't sound very sure.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay, why not? Sure.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
Let's see what the letter says first. Findal's fake letter from Sven. I yearn to have you as my own, washing my linens and my fine blonde hair, to cook my dinner from my stove, and tend to my horse while I wander. Yours truly, Sven. Okay, if that's the bard's style, then he needs some more training. Alrighty. Let's go and talk to the mill operator.
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon.
I saw a dragon.
Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over it.
Okay, the Riverwood trader. I'll check that out. Thank you.
Here for work?
Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Okay, good. But,
Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.
really? There are? Okay. Kind of, non-talkative, I would assume. I'm kind of on the hunt for a pickaxe. I'm not sure if I'll find one. What we got over here? Mushrooms. Well, it's pretty. Alright. So we've been to the mill, we've talked to Findall. Apparently the owner of the town. What's her name again? Girder. And we found a cow. And chickens. And a boy and his dog. Okay. What else have we got?
Good dog.
Don't guess anybody would mind if I looked in here. Anything I can sell. Oh, I saw barrels over here too. Like I said, anything I can sell. Wow, lots of barrels. Sleeping Giant Inn. Alright, maybe that can give me some ideas.
Need something?
Maybe.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Okay, I think we know who owns the inn.
Yes?
Okay.
Until next time.
Sven. So you're the guy, huh?
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I guess she's got her own mind to make up. Where'd you learn to play?
At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster.
Okay.
Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
That's more than enough.
Thanks.
Besides, you still haven't paid for the last one.
Oh, do I tell him or not?
For you, I always do.
Until then, I've no
No.
ale for you.
I mean, I just think you're kind of a snob. So, yeah, no. Barkeep.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Can I use the alchemy lab? Which I will.
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together. See what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Don't have a lot of money. But I don't need these. Every time I see this in my inventory, I think Laffy Taffy. Wheat and blisterwort. And I'm broke. Seeing how I'm broke, I'm looking for work. Have you got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the bandit leader located at Halted Stream Camp in Whiterun. Okay, have you heard any rumors?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Okay, I'll see if I can go there. Any other rumors?
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night.
I've heard that.
Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Nobody trusts those mages way up north.
Those
of their college.
mages.
Gods only know what they do up
I'm
there.
glad you said those mages, because this mage would be, you know, upset if you were talking about him.
Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
Yeah, I read about that.
Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
Okay. Where can I learn about magic, seeing how that's what I'm really after?
Looking to blow yourself up?
No.
I hear that's what magic does to you.
No, it
There's
doesn't.
a college in Winterhold that teaches magic.
Well, it can.
Unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to the Jarl's place here in a little bit, so I'll talk to him. Excuse me. Thank you. Blisterwort and wheat.
Give me a mug of ale.
Come.
Potion. Help restore health. Restores 6 points of health per second over 6 seconds.
Right up.
Potion of restore health. Okay. Created potion of fortify health. Health is increased by 26 points for 30 seconds, and oh, I need a lot of that. I need a lot more wheat. And I need this magicka too. Guess that's all for now, since I'm out of useful ingredients. Potions. Fortify health. Yeah, that's what I need right there. I need a fortify magicka too. Okay. Let's see what else we can get into here. Alright, so I've been to the mill. I've been to the blacksmith. I've been to the inn. Oop, there's an ingredient. I guess we need to talk to Lucan at the Riverwood Trader and find out about his break-in. And get rid of all my junk.
Well, one of us has to do
Hello.
something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Camilla. Heard something cracking up there.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Okay. But first, I've got a letter from Sven.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. I'd better get going.
Okay, so look like Svendal did it. Alright, so tell me about this.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Okay, but first, did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
A solid gold claw. I could help get that back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Well, I still need to sell some stuff. Hello?
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
Okay, but first, have you got anything to sell?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, have some of my treasures. Because I don't need some of this stuff. Like all of this. Speechcraft increased to 16. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Yeah, we just, right, we need, don't need that, don't need that. That, or those. Do I need that ring of stamina? Now I'm probably going to regret it, but no. I need all the potions that I've got, plus more. I don't need that. For that. That, or that. Now, what have you got for sale that I can afford? Yeah, I don't need anything there. Circlet of Minor Magica. Yeah, 2,000 gold. Don't have enough. Backpack. Yes, I need that. No. Travel cloak. You know, it's going to get cold the farther north I go, so I'm probably going to need that and that. And now that I'm broke, I don't have enough money to buy spells. And I really need that one. 252. Okay. Alright. Well, that's all I can buy for now. Thanks.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just... this way.
Yep, it's over there.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Good dog.
Sadie Sam.
Need something?
Need a lot of things, but you're probably asking too much. So
All right, then.
I'm gonna follow her and have her lead me out of town. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. Just keep going, I'll catch
I
up.
wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Does he know, I mean, is it just a gold statue thing, or what? I'll bet if the thieves were after it and that's the only thing they took, they've got other plans for it than it just being an ornament.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alright, thank you, but I've got to go talk to the Jarl of Whiterun first. You can go now. Suit yourself. Just make sure I got this stuff set right. And I do. Okay. Follow the road out of town, just past the waterfall. Hello, dear. Oh boy. Die. Okay. My first real kills. I guess that's just regular flowers. Killed a rabbit. Empty. Alright. What time is it? 7:30. It's really pretty. I'm guessing that's the waterfall. Keep looking at these blue flowers thinking there's something I can harvest. Hello. I'm assuming that's Whiterun. What do we got here? Gentlemen.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Okay. A little bit rude there, though. Lots of stuff to harvest. Apologize if make you a little seasick watching this. Haunting Brew Meadery. Okay. I guess that whole thing's it. Ah. Yep. Both of them are Hunting Brew. Okay, I felt a stumble just then. What the heck was that? Hello.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon? I was walking by and I heard something, and by the time I got up here, you all were done. What happened?
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Warriors. I'm a mage. Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Okay. Thanks. Skyforged steel arrow. Yeah, there's the Root Imperials again. Wow, look at that sky. That's amazing. What's this? Oh. Looks like carriage routes. Excuse me, carriage routes. Hello.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Well, I will need a horse, but I'm kind of on the broke side right now. Hello.
The road makes this one weary.
I'm curious about your homeland.
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly.
So, why have you traveled all the way to Skyrim to sell your goods?
An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
I see. You're opportunistic. I gotcha. What have you got for sale, even though I can't buy it? Window shop. Don't need any weapons. I thought I stopped the bandanas from coming. Wow, everything is so expensive. Stand in the water to refill this water skin. That might come in handy. Now I really am broke. Yeah, okay, thanks. Good luck.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
And yours. Hello, goodbye. Man, it just keeps getting better looking. I tell you, I'm really impressed with Real Vision. Really impressed.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I've got news. You know about the dragons, that's why I'm here in the first place?
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Okay, thank you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Oryn Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Okay. Let's see. This is the market. What do we got here? General goods. Cauldron. I'm assuming that's a apothecary. The Bannered Mare. Looks like an inn. Bellathor. He's the owner of that shop. Wow, really big tree. All these Blue Mountain flowers. Talos? What's over here?
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Yeah, okay. Temple of Kinnereth. House Greymane. I'm guessing that's Dragon's Reach up there. What's this? Jorvaskr. That's the companions. I'll go there in a little bit. First I need to find the Jarl.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. Wait until ours comes in.
No, you won't. Trust me. Dragon's Reach. Very impressive. Hello.
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen, you know, about the dragons and stuff.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak and then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not... Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Guess you heard that.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties. That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
Oh, yeah.
He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay. Lead the way. I need to talk to him anyway.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
And what do the dragons have to do with this?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
And what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay, so is there anything you can tell me about this Bleak Falls Barrow? Because Lucan down at Riverwood says that there, bandits from there came and stole his golden claw.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Speaking of snobs. And how do you know this stone tablet is in the barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Lovely. How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Okay. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure, why not?
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Dude. So what can you tell me about the Dragon War?
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Okay, so where can I learn about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Okay, what are your duties here?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand.
Dude!
I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a
You're
priority
welcome.
now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
All right. So it looks as though we've stumbled into an adventure. We have to go to Bleak Falls Barrow for more than one purpose. Not the least of which is to find a dragon tablet and a claw that was stolen from Riverwood. But first, it is quite late. I need to find a room to sleep, get a good night's rest, get some food, and figure out where I'm going to get money, because I am absolutely flat busted broke. So, until next time, you guys have fun.